Hey off-road enthusiasts, Bama Cooley here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am at Murfreesboro Ford in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I have something truly special. Behind me, feast your eyes on the brand new 2023 Bronco Raptor. This truck makes a statement on and off-road, and it shows, you can tell by looking at it, it definitely shows its off-road capabilities. So join me as we dive into this Bronco Raptor and we'll see what it's all about. Come on, let's go for it. This Bronco Raptor truly is a sight to behold. It offers classic Bronco styling with enhanced off-road capabilities. Take a look at the tires. These are 37-inch BF Goodrich KO2s with the 17-inch rims. Same you'd get with a 37 package on the Ford F-150 Raptor. Whether you're going over the rocky hills, deep mud, or sand, this Bronco Raptor's definitely got you covered. Also notice the wide fender, the extra wide fender flares. These are very aggressive. The thing that stands out to me when I'm looking at this is just how big it is and how tall it is. This blows every other Bronco that I've seen in person or on the road away. It's taller, it's beefier, it has a wider stance. It's just overall aggressive. Here you see the skid plate for protection there on the front. You see the Ford on the front, and it's just a mean looking SUV. Here you got the decals for the Raptor. Here's your functional heat extractor with Raptor on it. You got your side vents here. This is code orange. Down here you got your skids, you got your protection, skid protectors. It says Raptor right there. More decals. This one does have the decals. Obviously it says Raptor on the back. Looking at the back is another angle where you can actually see how the stance looks. Underneath, you got the dual exhaust. You got your tow hooks. You do have a full-size spare with the actual rim itself. So, I mean, just look at this from a distance. You have the blacked out Bronco here, Ford Performance across here, LED tail lights. Of course, over here you have the Raptor with 3 Raptor claw marks. This is just an impressive looking SUV. Besides seeing me in the reflection with these tinted windows, I don't know how much of the sticker you can see, but basically it just does have the 37.4A equipment package in it. For the Raptor series, luxury package, adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel, wireless charging pad. It does have a 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine with a 10-speed transmission that we will discuss here in a little bit. You do have the Raptor graphics, keyless entry pad, 17-inch beadlock capables, interior carbon fiber pack, leather trim suede seats, so this is fully loaded. MSRP for this is $99,340. Come give Troy Burlason a call at Murfreesboro Ford if you're interested. He'll work you up a deal, and I will post a link to this particular vehicle in my description so y'all can check it out if y'all want to. Let's take a look at the engine. All right, powering this Bronco Raptor is a turbocharged 3-liter 6-cylinder engine putting out 418 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. Bronco Raptor will go 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. Fuel economy is 15 around town, 16 on the highway, and this is about the cleanest you will ever see this engine probably for what it's made for. So definitely enjoy it, because whoever buys this, I'm sure will have this covered in mud, sand, and whatever else they can get into. All right, let's check out the interior. Here you got some netting, you got a kind of a suede fabric here. Let's get in the back seat. Legroom is cozy. I'm 5'10", 5'11". I got some distance here. This does have the hard top. Over here you got your cup holder armrest. You do have the orange seat belts to let you know you are in a Bronco Raptor. It's not the roomiest vehicle back here, but you know, it's adequate. You definitely can put 2 people back here and it won't be uncomfortable. If you look at the seats, it's leather and it's got this suede textured material here that actually feels really nice. Got netting here. You can tell that this is a off-roading performance vehicle, and that's what it's geared for. It won't have, you know, the super fancy luxuries like a luxury SUV. It's geared a little bit more towards practical, and you know, the people that would be sitting back here while somebody's driving and they're going through sand dunes or they're going through mud or they're rock crawling or whatever, you know, they wouldn't care about some of the amenities that you know, some of the other SUVs have. All right, checking out the front. Over here on the side, similar to the rear, you got this kind of suede material here. There's your lock, unlock. Down here you got your netting. Of course, here you got your Ford Performance paddles, parking brake, your lights for your outside mirrors, your inside light, display brightness. Here you got the seats. It's got the leather and the suede material, which the Alcantara feels really nice, I'm not gonna lie. There's your stitching. And of course up here at the top you have Raptor. I do actually really do like the seats. I like the combination of the leather and the Alcantara on this. And this just isn't an off-road vehicle. This can tow up to 4,500 pounds, so you do get some versatility and some capability with it as well. Over here you got Bronco written right here. You got your carbon fiber sides going right here. Yeah, this is let's get in it and see how the steering wheel feels. Okay, sitting in this Bronco Raptor, it definitely has a cozy feel, I'm not gonna lie. The steering wheel is very beefy. It's leather, it's got the orange stitching, Raptor, it's got the carbon fiber inlay right here. Why couldn't they do this to the F-150 Raptors on here for the carbon fiber? I think that would be pretty neat. Here you got your suspension adjustment, just like you would in a normal Raptor, your exhaust adjustment. Over here you got your steering wheel adjustment, your R mode. Over here you got your adaptive cruise control, your lane keep assist. Over here you got your voice commands, changing how your screen looks, changing the stations. You got your blacked out Bronco here. And the F-150 Raptor should have this type of carbon fiber on the steering wheel, or some more carbon fiber than what it does. Back here you got your metal paddle shifters, just like they're not as long as the ones in the F-150 Raptor, but they are still the same material, magnesium material. Over here you got your windshield wiper stock. Coming over here you have your center console. Got this, leather material that says Raptor on it with the stitching. Here's your window adjustments, your mirror adjustments left and right. Here is your drive mode. You got your 2 high, 4 high, 4 auto, 4 low. Trail control, and it's called GOAT, your GOAT modes. GOAT stands for go over any terrain, so that's what they're calling it. Here's your shifter, carbon fiber inlay with the Bronco. Another Easter egg here with this gear shifter. You got the carbon fiber, you got the Bronco, which I think looks cool. But you also got the American flag here. How the Bronco Raptor has the American flag over on the side when you get in, this actually has it on the gear shifter, and I think that's pretty cool. Here's the key fob. You got your lock, unlock, remote start. Here you have your fully digital gauge cluster. This is like any other Raptor. You can customize, especially the 2 center where you see the transmission, temperature and the oil pressure. You can customize those. Here you got your trip meters, your Raptor status. You can configure this to ever how you want. I know how I got mine configured. You can access and store your R mode on here. So if you switch this around, you see you got your normal mode. And I think the animation on this with the Raptor Bronco Raptor looks really good. So there's your normal, there's your sport. Oh, look at that with the lights coming on. There's your tow haul mode. And I like how the trailer came in at the end. There's your slippery. Hit okay on that. So you got your slippery. Then if you go back over this way, you got your off-road, and look at the sand and stuff coming up and then you got your Baja. And I like how yes, it's, doesn't mean anything really, but I do like the color changes in the digital display. I like how the Bronco changes colors. I thought it was cool in the tow haul mode where the trailer came pulling up behind it. Thought that was pretty cool. There's your rock crawl mode. I mean, look at that. Look, it's kicking up sand in the Baja mode. Look at that. That's just awesome. No, definitely good. Here's your display. So we were in 4 high and off-road in the Baja, so it switched to the front camera where it's tracking the wheels. So, I think that's definitely pretty cool. Let's see if I can bring it back again. There it is. This is the same thing with the regular Raptor as well. If you're going up and over hills and down hills and you can't see out in front of you, this will let you know exactly what you got coming on. Obviously, we're in 4-wheel high and Baja mode, which is completely awesome. And, let's see what this is like any other Raptor. You got the full 360 degree camera, backup and everything like that. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto CarPlay. So you go to sources, you got your phone here. To add your phone, you got your navigation. Here's your apps, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It is very responsive, just like it is in my Raptor. So that's good. Add phone, sound, general displays, connectivity, features, zone lighting, towing, driver's assistance, and it does have the split screen here that you can configure for, zone lighting, off-road status, pitch and roll, trip, navigation, so it is very useful. I know firsthand, but to me, this gauge cluster looks better than what's in my truck. I do really like the animations, and maybe that's just the kid in me. I did notice that, see, we're in sport mode there. So, you know, and it changes it, right? So you see right there, you got sport steering wheel, sport suspension, and sport exhaust. So, and it lets you know, you got the S over there on the right and lets you know that you are in sport mode. Definitely a nice digital display cluster with very good animations. Here you got your air conditioning, auto control. This is a dual zone climate system. You got your heated steering wheel, your heated seats. This does not have cooled seats though. All right. I thought it would have cooled seats, but it doesn't. Maybe that was a chip shortage too. But it's got the heated steering wheel, which I always thought was a gimmick, but I found out last winter it's actually really nice. All right, everybody, let's see how she sounds and how she sounds starting up. Yeah, she definitely sounds good. Say what you want, and I know V8s sound better, but Ford really did do a good job with the trombones on these. So there, I'm changing now we're into the Baja mode, off-road use only. That sounds really good. I would be in Baja mode all the time, which I am in my truck anyway, so I definitely like that. Yeah, this sounds really good. It's definitely a vehicle worth considering buying. And there you have it, everybody. 2023 Bronco Raptor is an off-road legend reborn. Special thanks to the Murfreesboro Ford dealership for allowing me some time with this to go over it with everybody. I'll put a link into this particular vehicle. Contact Troy Burlason if you're interested. This Bronco Raptor definitely combines all the ruggedness you would want, as well as practicality for on-road driving. And of course, it's, like I mentioned earlier, it's an off-road legend. If you're an off-road adventurist, you should definitely consider this vehicle. It gives you plenty of power, 418 horses, 440 pound-feet of torque, and it does have the live Fox shock valves suspension, so you know it's going to be capable whether you're rock crawling or you're going to the grocery store. This Raptor will do it all. Thanks for joining me on this adventure and this review. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your fellow off-roaders and any friends you might have that might be interested in this vehicle. You know, be sure to check out my channel more. I'll have more content, more cars and trucks review. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about the Bronco Raptor. Would that be something you'd be interested in, or would you go for a normal Bronco, which is also very off-road capable? Until next time, be sure to stay safe, be sure to have fun, whether you're on-road or off, and go ahead and remember, if you're in a fun truck or a fun car and you really like to drive it, go ahead and give it the business from time to time. We'll talk to y'all later. Stay safe, everybody.